Hello, professional drivers. Steve Fraser here from the Safety Department. I'm here with Danielle Orr from our Strategic Routing Department. We're going to ask her some questions. The reason why we're in a strange spot like this, which you probably would never drive your truck into, is because we want to talk about this month's safety slogan, and that is, know before you NaviGo. So, Danielle, I have a question for you. When a driver receives their routing, what should they do with it at that point?
Well, once they have the route generated, we suggest to take a look at the route preview button. It's the eyeball button at the bottom of the navigation screen. Once you have that button tapped, you'll actually see an entire list of all of your turn-by-turn directions, so you can pre-plan that route in case anything happens.
Oh, okay. So that includes their fuel stops. Is that in the NaviGo as well, or is that something they should be planning along with the NaviGo information?
It doesn't show up in the route preview, but you can actually use OTR fuel once you have a route generated. You go to where to, location search, and you just type in OTR fuel in all lowercase letters, and it actually pulls up a list of all of your approved fuel stops for that particular route.
Wow, that's incredible. A lot of you know I used to drive, and back in my day, we used this thing called, you know what it was? A map. A map. We used to use a map. We didn't have all this technology. So I guess drivers just don't need maps anymore, huh?
No, they absolutely need a map in the truck. We highly suggest it.
Oh, yeah. So things do go wrong sometimes. Maybe not so much with the technology, but maybe a driver misses the turn and the machine has to think about it. I've heard that kind of feedback. What should they do there?
Well, that's why we suggest to pre-plan the route well in advance. So in case anything does happen, you already have your route available to you. So if she starts to think, you know where you're going still.
Well, that's great information, and I really appreciate you being out here, and I'm sure our driving force does as well. So what we've learned today is you always have to plan your routes before you go. We know that the technology is not perfect, and that's why it's so important to plan your trips. So that is it. June safety slogan, know before you NaviGo. We'll talk to you next month. Bye-bye. I'm here today with Danielle Orr from our Strategic Routing. That sounded like crap. Yeah, try that again.
That's why we have that pre-plan process in. Sorry, guys.
Oh, so they should still keep a map. Silly me. Anyway, we were cruising.
Planned out ahead of time in case anything like that happens. I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. I lost it.
Next time we should just do a little dance while we're talking. It would fit what we, yeah.
And then they wouldn't know when we mess up.